Nanny Connie has over 30 years of experience in childcare, and that has grabbed the attention of many celebrities looking for guidance in raising their children. Everyone from Brooke to Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. She's even written a book called The Nanny Connie Way, here to tell us all about working with celebrities and to share some really good parenting and grandparenting tips. Please welcome Nanny Connie.
Nanny Connie!
Hi, guys.
Hi, Nanny Connie. Hi. Can I ask you, how did you get your start becoming a nanny to the stars? And which celebrities did you help out in the beginning? Like, how did you start this whole process?
Oh, my goodness. You know, sometimes you can't run from what your destiny is. And my great-grandmother was a slave, and she was born into slavery, but she was also the midwife when she was at the end of slavery. So she was the midwife when they were sharecroppers. So she was the mother that they all went to. And I was blessed enough and honored to be alive and hear stories. Didn't know that it was going to affect my life the way that it has. And my mother was also she was a black nurse in the South in the 60s and the 50s, and that's kind of like unheard of.
Right. I have goosebumps.
So, yeah, that's crazy.
Once again, I could not run from my destiny. But I became a part of the sorority club, the sorority sisters. I got passed from one sorority sister to the other, and one sorority sister was across the United States in California, and I ended up helping Bridget Moynihan with her baby, which was Tom Brady's first baby. And it just kind of went from there. I have no earthly idea who these people are. I walk in and I tell them straight up, I don't know your music and I don't know your movies. So don't think you're gonna put me on the spot, because I'm gonna put you on the spot about parenting. And that breaks the ice, because that's all they want. They want someone who's gonna come in and let them feel normal and normal about parenting. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
So it's been just that kind of roller coaster for me.
I could listen to your stories all day. I'm sure you got a few in there. But I get mad when our favorite babysitter isn't available. Do celebrities get mad when you get multiple requests at the same time and you can't go over to Tom Brady's house? You're busy?
Absolutely. Yeah, they do. They do play chess with each other, and I laugh and go, you know what? It's all good. I do try to communicate with them and keep up with the ones who I can't get to, and even just giving them that solace and comfort over the phone, that one person that cares helps them to go, okay, I can achieve this. And then I kind of do drop in on them to say, okay, now where are you? And see, you could do it. So they all feel better. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm like listening to you talk, but as a former middle schooler and middle school teacher, I know I'd be like, do you want to go to Miss Connie's office? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you have that vibe where people are like, all right, I'll sit down. Now, you know, in sticking with the middle school vibe, I get this question all the time. Which one was harder to work with, the kids or the parents? So I'm going to put that question to you. Which is more difficult to kind of discipline there, the kids or the parents that need a little change in their parenting?
Oh, hell, all day long it's the parents. They're learning from us. You know, they pick up our language, they pick up our actions, and then they try to adapt to it. So it's up to us to break bad habits in order for them to have good habits. So it's really hard coming in. As my grandmother used to say, you can't unbend a tree that's already bent. So it's hard to help a parent that's already stuck in their ways. And I do this all the time, over and over and over, but then they do adjust and see the benefits of coming out of a bad habit and supporting their children. So all day long is the parents.
Oh, Nanny Connie, my husband and I have been looking for a nanny. We don't have children, but we need one for ourselves.
Bless you.
And you just have my heart. So let's talk about your book, because you talk about grandparents helping out, but what is your advice to a new grandparent who wants to be around their grandchild every day and wants to help all the time?
I think it's really a conversation prior to the baby coming, that you say, you know, I could be a hover grandparent, putting it on the table, but I'm not going to be that person, and I want to be a part of the baby's life. So let's see what we can work out here, how I can help you on your bad days, and know that my babysitting is always open for you. And coming with an olive branch as opposed to saying just coming in and taking over and not letting those parents be heard and having their way of trying to figure it out, because you wanted to figure it out as a parent, you know, when you were a parent. So it's giving space. And in this day and time, everything is so instant, and parents are trying so much stuff off the internet. And yes, we as the elders kind of know that ain't gonna fly, that ain't gonna work, but we have to bridle our tongue and be patient and be that safety net that they say, you know, it didn't work, but she didn't judge me and she's there for me. And now you got more with sugar than you did with salt.
There you go. So profound.
Smart.
I have to ask you, I have 2 kids, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I posted, there's Miles and Sophie, I posted that both of them are scared of the dark right now. They both think there's monsters under their beds. So what advice would you give me and other parents or caretakers watching to help your children go to sleep in their own room and not be so fearful of monsters?
I think their bedroom is like, that's their hub, that's their office, that's their car, that's their everything, and that's their security blanket. So I think spending more time in their room than less time in their room is really important. Having sleepovers, you going in and hanging out, having flashlight parties, going in and looking for stuff in your room, making them aware of the corners and what resides where. And them being familiar with stuff helps them to feel confident about, I got this. And that's really important. We put all this stuff in the room that we want in the room, but they have no freaking idea what's in the room and why it's there. You know, it's all about us instead of them.
Right.
So it's really important to make them comfortable and do it in the midst of the day.
Okay.
And make the blackout drapes, make the room dark, and then let's have a party in there and figure it all out. It's about helping them feel comfortable.
I love it. I'm going to start it today. Great advice.
Yes.
Nanny Connie, thank you.
Outstanding advice.
I know.
Our audience wants to hug her.
Oh, everyone wants to hug you, and if you read the back of her book, George Clooney wants her to wrap him in a blanket and rock him to sleep.
All the time.
All the time.
He was that way right off the bat.
Thank you so much for joining us today. For our viewers, to learn more from Nanny Connie, you can grab a copy of her book, The Nanny Connie Way, wherever books are sold. Thank you so much, Nanny Connie. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Nanny Connie.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.